Starfield is right around the corner, and I hope you're excited just like me. Whether you have been avoiding spoilers like I have, or indulging a little in the leaks and having a little peeksy. These are some things I feel people should know about Starfield. We all know about the 1,000 planets by now, and obviously some, including myself, have been heavily skeptical that they will all have stuff to do. Some new information we have is that 10%, meaning 100 planets, will have life, and the only planets we cannot land on are gas giants, as well, they're gas. As I assumed, it seems that most planets will be for materials, or to provide a building zone for a settlement, and will only have procedural generated missions. 100 life-filled planets is still a huge number though. Now for the second point, I feel it is something that needs to be clarified a little for some people. And that is that space to land, or vice versa, is not a seamless transition. You will get a small loading screen or cutscene, but it has been confirmed directly all the way back in the Xbox Direct that you can land anywhere on a planet, and whether or not there is a limit on how far you can travel from your ship. Rumor is that it's around 30 to 40 minutes in one direction before selecting a new landing zone and continuing exploring. It is simply not as restrictive as the drama would imply. You just have to look at the facts. We all know a good part of Starfield will be the settlement building, but it is not just the same exact system from Fallout 4. The UI has undergone vast improvements and is much easier to navigate, and you can now toggle an isometric top-down freecam when building, something I feel that is almost essential to build large-scale projects. It would appear that building up a settlement is much less painful when compared to the old system. I just hope that power is not a pain. For those that do not want to build your own home base, you can buy houses and decide that you want to live in one of the cities. Or maybe you just want somewhere to store some of the extra hoarded loot you have. I know that's what I'll buy these houses for. Lastly, but definitely not the least, Starfield seems to be bringing back complexity, especially when compared to Fallout 4. There are at least 4 major factions that you can join, including a raider faction, the Crimson Fleet. So if you want to be morally grey, at best, you can. The character creation also brings back traits similar to Fallout 3 or Oblivion, and has impactful options for backgrounds. You can literally choose whether or not your parents are still alive, or choose where you grew up. And all these options will impact choices at the very least. The skill system is also much more complex than Fallout 4's. I know it's not exactly that hard, but first you unlock the first level of any skill, then to progress you have to complete challenges. So unfortunately for some, you will not be able to max out a skill by spamming the equivalent of iron daggers. So that is it. That is some things that I think you should know about Starfield. Comment below anything you think that I missed or ideas for future videos. No spoilers or leaks though, we don't do that here. And aside from that, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.